This week's episode comes from a letter from a man named Michael from Los Angeles, California. His story is typical. A few years ago, I moved to Thailand after a bitter divorce with a sense of finality. I had to split everything I owned with my ex-wife. I just wanted to leave and have something that didn't require division at all. Peace and tranquility. Something I haven't seen in many years. I rented a small apartment in Bangkok. Near my apartment was a language class that met twice a week in a small office above a quickie mart. I went to the store daily to get a drink and snacks. That is when I met her. Her name was Pim, a 20-something beauty that I fell for instantly. Her deer-like eyes were stunning. I never had seen anything that beautiful in ages. It was something that was missing in my life. She told me that she went to the school upstairs and had no one to practice English with. She spoke softly, with patience that made me feel welcomed and appreciated. Not like I felt back home with Karen, but more like someone slowly being understood. It was something I lacked in life. We had dinner one night after her class ended, and she talked about her job at a local hotel and about her dreams of opening a guest house somewhere in the city so foreigners could stay there. Foreigners paid more money, and this way she could have a decent life. She told me she found a location, but it needed some work and was out of her budget. I decided that I wanted to take a look at it. The next day, we went to the location. It was an aging villa outside the tourist district. It looked like it was neglected for the past 30 years. I still wanted to hear what she had to say and her plans. This could be something, she said. Just some paint, a little hard work, and a whole lot of love. I agreed. For the next few weeks, we looked at a budget to find out how much it would cost to fix it up, any potential plumbing or electrical issues, foundation and structural issues. I came up with a budget, $150,000. I had the money from the sale of my house and thought nothing of it. If she knew how to market it and we could make money, this would be the perfect path for me. Start a business and find a beautiful wife. The next several months, contractors, materials, furniture, and landscaping were all paid for. She oversaw everything. Knew what to buy, where to put everything, and what needed to be done. I thought that this was going to be the start of a beautiful relationship. We could run this business like Basil and Sybil, except we will love each other. Pim handled all the permits and local arrangements. She explained that her name needed to be on documents for efficiency. Foreign ownership rules were complicated, she said. Better to simplify and be safe than sorry. I was hesitant, but I agreed after reading articles about the laws in Thailand. Besides, she had control over everything and knew what she was doing. Why would I ruin it? For months, the villa transformed. Walls repainted, gardens rebuilt, rooms redesigned. Guests began arriving even before completion. I felt some worth, and what she gave me was a sense that I haven't felt in years. All I could do was smile and felt like I was a boy again. After the grand opening, the disagreements began, not about money at first, but about the direction of the villa, the style, room pricing, motif, and image of the place. I saw it as a business. She saw a rhythm of life, and I was interfering with. The tension escalated quietly. No single rupture, just accumulated friction. Then one day, she told me our relationship was over. The relationship ended right there and then. Not explosively. Finally, just telling me it was over and I needed to leave. No explanation. No reason. I was dumbfounded. I decided to ask Pim for clarity, as I was a business partner and I couldn't just walk away. We had to finalize everything in our partnership: ownership documents, equity structure, legal standing. That is when reality hit. What I discovered was simple and irreversible. The villa, the permits, and the business registration were all under Pim's name, legally structured within local frameworks. I had never engaged directly, never put my name on, never went to a lawyer to put in writing. I screwed myself. In a search for love, I was blindsided. I forgot what happened in my divorce and blindly just moved forward. My contributions to the villa existed only as financial transfers and informal understanding. Since nothing was put in writing, there was nothing to reclaim through law. I contacted a lawyer, and any attempts at mediation failed, not because of hostility, but because there was no shared legal object to argue over. It was under her name 100%, and it would continue as a guest house under Pim's management. I got nothing. I left Bangkok a few weeks later, carrying less money than I arrived with and far more clarity than I expected to gain. I thought I was building something together with someone I thought I loved. But together is not a legal category. It needs to be in writing.